Hi everyone, welcome back to Career Scholar. Hope everyone is doing great. Today we will be talking for all the people who are desiring to get into MBA or already are doing MBA and are confused, rather perplexed that which specialization will be best for them. Fine. So first of all, gone are the days, where every time, whenever you get into MBA, there are only three specializations. Okay, HR, then finance, or marketing and sales. Fine. So today, rather presently, there are n number of specialization that you can opt for from respective MBA course. Fine. So there is no kind of hard and fast rule that if you are into MBA, and pursuing this respective course, so you have to opt anything between these three. You can also opt for n number of new specializations and get started with your career. Fine. So the first and the foremost point that you have to keep in mind before finalizing that this will be your specialization, know your strengths. Fine. See, we have to take up a specialization subject in the last phase, or you can say in the mid of the semesters of your last year. That is the second year or the second HANA, or if you are doing it from, say, IGNU or any kind of distant learning, this it will be 2.5 years or 3 years course, right? So, mostly in most of the universities, you have to opt for your specialization in the last year. So, you are getting around 1 year or 1.5 years when you are learning about respective specializations, right, in details. So, ask yourself, what is your strength? In which part you are excellent? Don't go with the good part, or average part. You have to stick with the best, You have to be excellent into it because it is a master's degree specialization, So you are quite matured, and you will be entering into the world, fine, the corporate world, being a very kind of senior person. So you have to keep in mind that you have to know your strength. So if you are someone who can, happily and, very comfortably adjust with different kind of people from all the walks of life, then definitely you can opt for HR, Or if you are someone who is an introvert kind of a person, or who wants to love, to sit with the laptop or the, computer and work on with numericals, so finance is your part, right? If you are someone who wants to get into insurance world, insurance management. If you are someone who is a critical thinker, risk management. And if you are someone who loves to sell things, or have a keen interest in the marketing strategies, then marketing is your arena. Fine. So it was just a small glimpse rather than, kind of examples which I wanted to portray in front of you so that you can understand in which kind of plethora you have to judge yourself about your strengths. Fine. So you have to know your strengths first. This is the very important point. Now the second point that you have to keep in mind is that know exactly what is the salary package, of the respective course or the respective specialization. So salary is something, which clicks our mind and, gains our attraction at the first, right? So whenever we, opt for any kind of job also, when we apply for them also, the first thing, which we see, that is the common human nature. We go with the, how much they are willing to pay, right? Definitely, you should go with it. I will never tell you no. But you also have to be very focused, and very, very vigilant in knowing exactly about the specialization. So are you sure that if you take up this particular specialization and you will be able to do justice with it, you will be able to put your 100% into it, don't ponder yourself, Okay, don't forcefully take something if the package is quite good, okay, or it's really huge, right? So you have to tame your mind. You have to ask yourself. You have to give time to yourself, okay, to know that exactly, fine, whether I will be able to do justice with this respective jobs, fine, okay, fine. See, for example, if you want to get into the financial planning, there are many companies, okay, which pay you handsomely if you are into their financial departments, okay. But you have to ask yourself, are you fit into that position? Are you happy? Will you be satisfied doing that? Because that is going to be your job profile. And you have to be working on it, say 8 hours or 10 hours a day. Right? So if you are not satisfied and not liking the respective job, then there is no meaning in going only with the salary figure. Okay, I hope you are getting the right connection where I want you to start thinking about. Fine. Now, the third point that you have to keep in mind is know about the faculty or the alumni. Why this point I have included in this list, okay? First, understand that. See, once you have joined any kind of MBA college, right? We all know that you have to join one of the top-notch MBA colleges, then only you will be getting recruitment from, say, top IT firms or top companies like IBM, Barclays, TCS, Infosys, okay, Accenture, Google, Microsoft. So you know that list is never-ending kind. Right? So you have to understand that what kind of faculty, okay, is there in that respective college. So if you have interest, okay, from day one, if you have interest in marketing and sales, but you have got a teacher, okay, who cannot be in the parity of the way you think about that respective subject, so your specialization interest level will come down. Right? So rather than putting it into the hold, okay, do a thorough research. Okay, fine. This is the first part. Okay, why I have included know your alumni or your faculty. Now the second phase of the same coin is that maybe you are getting a wonderful mentor, a damn good faculty who has the ability, okay, to bring out the best in you, and you were never even aware about the fact that yes, you could be an excellent HR professional, but from maybe from a time span you were thinking that no, I'm okay with finance, right? So you have to be very open minded while you are preparing for yourself. Okay, no matter whatever you do, but keep in mind that you have to be transparent with your way of thinking, okay, with the fields in which you are comfortable. Okay, fine. Now the last and not the least one is know your interest areas. Okay, see, we keep on listening this from day one of our um, life, okay, that we have to move around with our interest levels. Okay, you always should try, okay, to know exactly what incites you, what makes you feel happy. So if you are someone who can definitely and very nicely, comfortably move around with respective specialization or with respective job profile, go with it. Right? Because if you are going along with your interest area in your future life, then it will be very congenial for you. Okay, fine. So keep in mind about all the 4 tips which we have discussed in this video. I hope it will be very helpful for all the MBA professionals who are studying right now. Fine. So till we meet next, stay happy, stay confident. Bye.